Washé, 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 Washé. Washé, 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 Washé. Aho shinawana honata, aho shinawana hey, walking crow, transformational sacred drum medicine that I embody. I am walking crow, transformational sacred drum medicine. How is everybody today? Wana Washé, Wana Washé, Wana Washé, Wana Washé. I greet you with Wana Washé. Let go of the past. It no longer serves. Let go of the past. It no longer serves. Let go of the past. It no longer serves. Aho. What serves you today, Sunday, S-U-N-S-O-N day? Aho. That's what they were telling you when they called it that. They called it Sunday. Aho. So how is everybody doing today? I have not been saying very much on social media because I have been dealing with my own issues. 4 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago, I had COVID. The other day I fell off the rock about 20 to 30 feet. Was not a great experience. I have a bruised foot. I have a bruised body and tattered body. I fell in a juniper plant. So I was very fortunate that my body, my skin, my organs, my ribs weren't punctured by branches. I'm grateful to Great Spirit for that. Aho. I'm so grateful. But I'm grateful to Great Spirit and the guides for the experience. What is the experience? How did I get through that experience? How did I look at the experience? Did I go on social media and whine and complain like most people? No. I walked through the experience of the fall because I am walking crow. I live the way that I talk. I live up to the name that I was given by Emma Molina Enriquez. She gave me the name Walking Crow, and I live up to that. Shapeshifter, alchemy, moving from darkness to light. Darkness to light, darkness to light, darkness to light. Keeper of the sacred law. I keep my sacred law. I don't bend my law for anybody. And I live in the depth of who and what I am, and who and what I've become, and who and what I have always been. Can you say that about yourself? Can you say that you live in the depths of that? Or do you still live in the shadow self of the low self-worth, low self-esteem, the poor self-speak, what other people think of you? I wonder what they're going to say. I wonder what they're going to do. What are they going to think of me if I behave this way, if I say this? Who gives a flying fuck? Who gives a fuck? I certainly don't. I live my life the way that I live my life. And it's magical. And I'm magical. Because I was born with magic. I wasn't born with low self-esteem. I wasn't born obese. I wasn't born an alcoholic. It's not in my lineage. Yes, it's in my lineage, but the buck stops here. Last week, I experienced, and you experienced, the buck moon. The buck moon of August. I'm going to back up my chair. The buck moon of August. The buck stops here. The buck stops with you. If you continue to go into fall time, September, the harvest, right? Fall, autumn, the leaves falling from the trees, leaving. If you continue to go into autumn complaining about what your life is like, you are not doing work. The buck stops here. And that's the way it is. I was in a lot of pain the full moon because I took that fall. But what I did was I went to a trail that I normally take. And instead of veering to the left, which I normally do, I veered to the right, and I looked up and I said to myself, I can climb this. I trust my shoes. Well, I do trust my shoes. I wear good shoes. I have 8 or 10 pair of hiking shoes, and I trust all the shoes, and I hike a certain way, and I trust me. I trust my decisions. Well, hello, human. I made a bad decision, and I fell about 20 to 30 feet, and it was not fun. I was wearing shorts, and my legs are all scraped up, and I have a bruised left foot. I walk better today than I did the other day, but it's okay. It's an experience that I had. It's an experience that I share with you, because if you have an experience, you don't have to be embarrassed about it because you're somebody or you're something to somebody or whatever the case may be. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What does matter is that I took good self-care of Walking Crow. How many of you wait to be taken care of by somebody else, by her or by him or by them or by your kids or by your mom or by your dad or by the government or by the whatever, right? Don't wait for others to take care of you. Just step forward into the care of yourself, and others will show themselves if need be. That happened when I had COVID a few weeks back. I was extremely sick, and Dia was here with me. She walked through me. She came over and would spend two or 3 days with me, 6 feet apart, and she would bring food, and we would talk, and we would spend the day just talking because she wanted to be with me and I wanted to be with her. Was there a chance of her getting sick? Yes, but you know what? Love does what love does, and she showed up for me anyways. And she didn't just show up for me, she showed up for herself. When I fell, I only told a couple of people. After I fell, I was at breakfast up the street, and my friend showed up, and I was in a lot of pain, and I was in shock. My body was still in shock. And I got home after eating. See, I fed myself first. I drank lots of water, and I fed myself first. And then I went home, and then I took a shower. I got into bed. In fact, what I did was I took a salt bath, and then I went to bed. I went to sleep and took care of myself in that way. Put ice on my ankle, on my foot, and took care of myself. How many of you, will go to Walgreens to see if they have Tylenol or Motrin or all kinds of medicines that aren't worth a damn? I don't take anything. Actually, that's not true. I put I forgot that stuff. I rubbed it on my foot. It's a natural product. Anyways, doesn't matter what it is. I did for myself. I do for myself till I can't. When I had COVID, people came over and brought me, my friend Eileen brought me a bubbly water. My friend Martha Childress brought me ice cream. My friend Kim brought me soups and vegetables, fresh vegetables. They would check on me. Dia was always available to me to check on me, to see what was going on, to see if I needed help. And you know what? Arnica, exactly. Thank you, Tomasa. It was arnica. Last night before I went to bed, I iced my foot. I put arnica all over my foot and my leg, on both legs and anywhere that might be a little sore. And you know what? I'm fine. I'm of good spirits, and I have nothing to complain about. Well, I will complain that my hair isn't long enough to put in a complete ponytail, but work through the process, right? That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about working through the process of getting to the other side. The other side of what? The other side of what you want for yourself. So I felt I needed to get on and say something. It's been a while. Wana Washé, Wana Washé, Wana Washé, Wana Washé. Let go of the past. It no longer serves. Let go of the past. It no longer serves. Let go of the past. It no longer serves. It no longer serves. It no longer serves. It no longer serves. Let go of the past. Wana Washé, 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 wana Washé. Wana Washé, wana Washé. Aho shinawana honata. Aho shinawana. Hey, thank you, Great Spirit. Thank you, Great Mother. Thank you, power and the guidance of the medicine wheel and all our relations. Aho mitakoyasin. Aho mitakoyasin. Aho mitakoyasin. I want to thank everybody who logged on. Tomasa, thank you for saying so much. When I get off, I'll go through the feed and I'll look and see what you read, and maybe I'll text you later or message you later, or maybe we'll even video conference. So it's Sunday. It's the first day of the week. It's not the last day of the week. That was yesterday. Sabbath day, Sabado, Sabbath day, Saturday. It's the last day of the week, and Sunday. Full sun, aho, it's nice and sunny, a few clouds. It's the first day of the week, and tomorrow's Moon Day. Anyways, I didn't know what I was going to talk about. I knew that it had to do with Wana Washé and letting go of the past. So those of you who do this kind of work, those of you who do medicine work, shamanic work, the community calls to you and calls you what you are. Answer to that call. Don't call yourself things that you're not. There are lots of people here in Sedona who call themselves things because they read tarot cards or something. Now that they read tarot cards, so now they're a shaman. Or they went on a hike and they tripped over a rock or something. No. Your community will call to you. My elders knew who I was before I knew who I was. I became in the Inipi, in the sweat lodge. I became on those walks with Emma Molina Enriquez, Aho, and other elders who would go on those walks with me. Don't name yourself goofy names like Shakti Eagle Feather. I met a guy from Las Vegas who was wearing a fancy shirt and white pants. In fact, never, I won't say that part. And he named himself Shakti Eagle Feather. I'm like, that's two different kind of Indians. Anyways, I guess he needed to do that. That's what he needs to do. But who knows where his ego has taken him. Oh. Let go of the past that no longer serves. Let go of the ego. Let go of my ego. Right? Kellogg's sell that breakfast, that waffle, let go of my ego. That's a very poignant commercial. I use it as an example all the time because two people read for something. The more willing person, I'm not going to say humble, lets go and allows the other person to go first. Be he or she who allows others to go first. Be in your humility of letting go, of not holding on to. We were not born with kung fu grip. Rumi says, I haven't said this in a long time, Rumi says, these are for picking up and letting go. They're not for holding on. Holding on creates PTSD. And it allows you to go into the place of the thinking that is deep and is dark and is not necessary. Be in the feelings of who and what you are and how you feel and say those things, express those things. And if somebody doesn't want to hear it, find somebody who will. Write it down, go and tell, offer it to the fire with tobacco. My name is Walking Crow, and I am the Transformational Sacred Drum Medicine. Have a beautiful day, everybody.